What's going on, guys? Mike Tyson here, and today I'm going to be bringing you another Black Ops 3 commentary. Now, the thing I'm going to be talking about in this video is kind of carrying on from a subject I talked about a couple videos ago. Now, what I touched on in that video was the time I almost drowned at one of my pool parties. I did mention that I was going to be having another one in a couple days' time, and since then it has come and gone. Nothing too crazy happened at this one, but having that party reminded me of something that happened at one a couple years ago. I want to say this was the second time I had this party, either second or third. I'm leaning towards second. But basically, so let me set the scene. It was the same setting as last one at my pool, right? Only this time, we'd gotten something new for our pool, you know? Well, not really for the pool. More like next to it. We got a diving board. Let's just get that out of the way. So we were pretty happy, alright? We were having cannonball contests. Really, you know, dumb stuff like that, right? But, basically, then some guys, some brilliant people had the idea, hey, man, you know what we should do? Let's try to, like, dive and do flips and stuff in an 8-foot pool that we could easily hit our head on the bottoms of. That's not what happened, but, you know, it's probably not the smartest idea. Don't be, like, a complete idiot like me, but I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you guys. I didn't listen to my own advice. In my head, I was like, probably not the best idea, but, you know, I went along with it anyway. They were like, yo, Jay, do a backflip. Jay, do a backflip. Now, I should say I have done backflips at pools before, and I like to think I'm decent at them. Not great, obviously, but these are in, like, pools with, like, diving boards. Now, mine's basically just a higher up area. It's not like a springboard that some pools have that make you bounce higher. It's basically just a platform that you can jump off. I did one successfully, right? And then I was bragging to everyone. I was like, yo, guys, I did this backflip or whatever. And a couple people saw me and backed it up. They backed up my claim. But what ended up happening is some people didn't believe me. So then I was like, all right, man. You did it once. You can do it again. So I tried it again, right? Only this time, your friend here wasn't as calculated in his approach. He got through the first part. And while I was still vertical, like my feet were above my head, kind of, I guess I should have done proper form. I didn't necessarily jump out enough, just focused more on jumping up. So when I came back down, I was still over the diving board and hadn't even jumped into the water yet. So, yeah, basically I hit my head off the diving pad. And it wouldn't have been so bad if it was a springboard, because, like, the springs would have absorbed most of the shock. But no, it was just basically a plastic, not plastic, it was like this, it was kind of rough sandpaper almost. So, yeah, basically I scraped it. Sorry to get too graphic here, but it took a little chunk out of my head. That was pretty gross, but, you know, it's what happened. And I didn't even notice it. I got back into line to use the diving board again because I didn't even notice anything. Like, it hurt, right? But I was like, it didn't hurt as much as I thought. The doctor said I was in shock later. And then one of my friends pointed out to me that there was, like, blood dripping down my back. Like, sorry to get graphic. This kind of stuff grosses me out, but you guys might have better stomachs than I do. But, well, after he pointed this out, I went over to my parents. And I was kind of dizzy. I had trouble focusing, and focusing on anything too hard kind of made me feel like I was going to throw up. So my parents took me into the bathroom upstairs and basically, like, ran my head under some water under the tub, and it wouldn't stop bleeding. So then I had to go to the emergency room in the middle of the party. I managed to make it back, but by that time there was only like 2 hours left at it. I was still pretty young. We're not going to be staying up till, like, because nowadays I'd be able to stay up until later and keep, like, the party going into the night. But back then I was in, like, 3rd or 4th grade, so I didn't have that freedom. So, yeah. I had to go to the emergency room, and here's the funny part, alright? This is actually hilarious. the nurse, like, I had the option of either getting stitches or glue, and since I don't like the idea of stitches, I chose to get the glue. So that as the nurse was putting the glue on my head to seal the wound, she was wearing those plastic gloves and actually glued her glove to my head. She basically cut off most of the glove, but I still had a piece of glove in my hair until the glue came out on its own like a week later, so I was stuck with a glove in my hair for like a week. Yeah, I thought that was a pretty funny thing that happened, and I was reminded of it by my party, so just please leave a like if you did enjoy. Leave your own party disasters in the comments below. Yeah, this has been Zesty. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.